Hey YouTube, what's up? Today I'm going to talk about some things you should do before you even put fish into your aquarium. So before I even get into some of the tips and tricks I have for you guys, I want to talk about one common misconception. Now, the reason a lot of people cycle their tank, so-called cycle, is because they believe that leaving the water in the aquarium for about 2 to 3 weeks before fish are entered or brought into the tank, beneficial bacteria that will consume on the ammonia that the fish produce from their waste. The bacteria will consume on that and convert it into healthy things. So it's a vital part of a standard aquarium. However, what people don't realize that is without food for the bacteria to feed on, which is the waste of the fish or leftover food, there's no reproduction of the bacteria will go on without the fish. So that's irrelevant for, or not worth it to wait 3 weeks. Now there are a few benefits waiting about 48 hours after you fill the tank with water, and I'll tell you why for that. First of all, you make sure that there's no leaks and you make sure that your equipment works. Pretty obvious reason, but a lot of times some of the stuff is cheaply made and you want to make sure everything functions properly, the water's at the right temperature and whatnot. Now, second thing that you want to consider, why you want to consider waiting 48 hours before you put fish in your tank, is because oxygen has to dissolve in the water column. Most fish don't go to the surface to breathe oxygen, but they do survive off of oxygen in the water. So that's necessary. And that's a big reason that a lot of fish die from beginner keepers, because they don't know that, and fish can't breathe and quite literally suffocate in the water. Now, another trick that I want to show you guys is this leaf. So whenever I'm starting a new tank, I put either a stick or a leaf in from outside, and I sterilize it by boiling it in very, very hot water and cleaning it off with no soap or anything, just with hot water. And by doing that, you're killing all the parasites that may be on the leaf or stick. And the reason I do that is because as a plant decays, the bacteria will be able to feed on it. So it does help cycle it. And in the couple days that the plant is disintegrating, the bacteria will feed off that and have a good base by the time you add fish in. Now, if you do this, you have to watch out, because there are tannins that the stick or leaves will release, and it'll turn your water yellow. But that's also not bad for your fish. It's just not appealing to your eyes. But with that being said, that's some suggestions that you should do before you put fish in your tank. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next video.